Oh, hey, you're the new character, right? I don't exactly recognize you. What's your name again? Byleth. Okay. And what series do you come from? Uh, how come you don't want to say what series you come from? I mean, it's okay. Anyone can. You should be proud of what series you come from. I mean, it's not like it's Fire Emblem or anything. Oh, you're from Fire Emblem. Hmm. Uh, yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry for having this preconceived notion. Um, it's just that um, a lot of people in Smash Brothers, uh, they don't really like Fire Emblem. They don't like the Fire Emblem characters. They think they all act the same. Um, when in reality, that really isn't the case. When you actually get into like a conversation with them, they're all really different people. You know, um, as weird as it may sound, Lucina and I we dated for a time. Although I don't know how things are going for her now. We kind of broke up after a little incident. It's too personal. I don't want to talk about it. Um. Anyways, so how's uh how's Smash for you? Oh, oh, you're getting a lot of hate. That is that is not good. I really do apologize. I mean, you know, I used to complain about the copious amounts of Fire Emblem characters, but when I actually, started talking to the new guys, save for Corrin, they're actually really interesting people to talk to. I understand why Fire Emblem has such a stigma against it. There's so many of them, but, there's also so many Mario characters and so many Pokemon characters. It just doesn't make any sense. I guess from the outside, the Fire Emblem characters look very similar, if you catch my drift. Um, but like I said, like they're all very different once you actually talk to them and really get to know them. How come you've come all this way anyway? I mean, it's cold as crap up here. Oh, so you tried talking to others, but they don't want to talk to you. So I'm seriously the only one who is willing to talk to you. Are you sure? I mean, you could probably meet up with the Fire Emblem gang. They'd happily accept you. Oh, you want friends from other series. Okay, well, I'd be happy to oblige. I can be your friend. That's totally fine. Now, okay, I can easily relate to what you've been through. I mean, I've been through a lot of hate as well in my lifetime, especially in the Brawl days. Oh, you don't know about the Brawl days? The Brawl days were both good and bad. You see, back in the Brawl days, I was God tier. Alright? Like, God tier to the point where, like, I could just do anything. I could fly, I could kill, I could edge guard, I could fly, I already said fly, right? Yeah. I could, I could just do everything. I could spam my tornado. It was like the most spammy move of all time. It was actually amazing. But it came at a cost. Everyone hated me. Everyone. Nobody wanted to talk to me. I was just alone. Back then, I liked not having any friends, but nowadays, I hate myself for abusing my power so much. I mean, like, I wish I just wasn't so overpowered back then. Because I never had any friends. But then But then I got nerfed. But nobody wanted to be around me again because of the first impressions. You know, first impressions, they stick with you forever. So everyone still thinks to this day that I'm, quote, broken in some way. So hardly anyone ever wants to be friends with me. Like, despite that, though, I wasn't God tier anymore. I was actually, I was garbage for a while until I got buffs. You know what buffs are, right? You know, little things that they give you, they make you stronger. In this case, I was actually able to combo into my up B, which, you know, it killed now, which was like it was really good, but not God tier like before. The God tier spot, that belonged to Bayonetta, you know. I don't know if you've heard of her, but she was the queen of that era, and basically, you know, she comboed everyone to death. That was basically her thing. Her combos were just, you know, they were inescapable, and all you had to do was make one mistake, and like it was like you were dead. You know, just yeah, you couldn't do anything. It was frustrating, and yeah, at the time, you know, Bayonetta, she seemed like was really you know, proud of all this power, being able to combo everybody to death. But after the fights, she came to visit me because, you know, I was still the loner type, and, you know, I guess to an extent I still am to this day. I'm just used to it at this point. She came up to me, on the verge of tears, because everyone had just given her so much crap, you know. On the outside, she may seem like, you know, just confident and never breaking down, but, you know, here she is walking up to me on this same snowy mountain, the same exact spot you're walking up to me on, and she just couldn't take it anymore, you know. She couldn't take it. She didn't want to be overpowered anymore. I had to comfort her. She talked to me about a few things, and we laughed. We never dated. I mean, she can do way better than me. I can tell you that much for sure. But, you know, we were good friends, and that's all that mattered to me. I finally had a friend. Then the Ultimate Saga came around, and we both got nerfed pretty hard. Although I guess her more so, since she was best in the game and I was only pretty good. Nowadays the game is actually very, very balanced, which, you know, that's good. I like that, actually, a lot, because that means, you know, no one really gets hate. I guess maybe except for Olimar for a little while, but then he got nerfed and now nobody cares. But yeah, nobody pays attention to either of us. And that's probably what's going to happen. No one's going to pay attention to you after a little while, and you'll feel solace in that. Or maybe you'll just feel lonely. I don't know. I'm not you, you're not me. That's just, we are all different. We all have, we're all very diverse. The Fire Emblem cast, they may seem the same on the outside, but they're very different on the inside. You're very different on the outside, even. Like, you have all different moves and everything. So, yeah. I think you're gonna do great out there. I think everyone is going to play you, knowing damn well that you are just, you're gonna be the star of the game, alright? But not in the way that makes you hated, but only in the way that everyone loves you because you're the new person. And I think you're gonna love that. For now, though, I guess just wait a bit. You'll get your glory someday. Well, I'm going to head out. Perhaps do some more practice. Hopefully, when you get added in, I get some buffs. I've been needing those. Anyway, yeah, I will see you later.